Today we're going to talk about muscle growth, a tip for muscle growth, VO2 max and longevity, and the difference between plant-based proteins and animal proteins. So let's give a quick answer to this, and then we're going to see more in details. So for muscle growth, basically focus on the contraction, intentionally contract. That will give you more results. Number two, VO2 max, you can train it with sprints, and for proteins you have to focus on the amino acid profile. So let's begin. Welcome to Health and Stoicism, where ancient wisdom meets science. Here we discuss lifestyle, habits, and tools to start improving your overall health with the help of ancient wisdom and the Stoic philosophers. Once a week we will learn a new habit to implement, suggested from Stoic passages. The rest of the week, between quotes and research, we will learn strategies to improve our health. So let's begin, and memento mori. Marcus Aurelius said, "What is the soundest thing that can be done or said in a given material condition? For whatever this may be, you are able to do or say it, and you are not to make the excuse that you are prevented." So, of course, you can just do what you think is best, but there is always something that you can improve. If you work out, you're gonna grow muscles, of course, but there are ways to make it more efficient. There are ways of communicate with someone in a way that will improve your conversation. There are strategies that you can adopt to improve your health, to maintain your health. And so if we know this, why not improve it? That's why we're doing this. That's why we're giving this tip about muscle growth. That's why we want to improve our VO2 max. That's why we want to differentiate between animal proteins and plant-based proteins, because there is a big difference in everything that we do. And yeah, we can just choose to do it whenever, however it pleases us, but we have to consider that there is always a better way, and if we know that, why not doing it? So let's begin. Research about the intention of contraction. So let's say you want to develop muscles, you want to follow a hypertrophy program, so you want to grow muscle mass. And research suggests that it's not just the type of training you do, but it's also the intention while you contract the muscle. So if you intentionally contract all the fibers, you have more results than just thinking about executing the exercise. So intentionally focus on what you're contracting will improve your results. We know how important is VO2 max for longevity. There are more and more research showing the importance of this measure. So the higher, the better the expectancy of life. So it's a predictor of health, basically, VO2 max. Reach our maximum heartbeat at least once a week. We can do it with sprints, uphill, with hustle bike, going all in for 1 minute. You just rest 1 or 2 minutes, and then you go all in again. Then you will reach the highest frequency that you can get, and that's very beneficial for VO2 max, but also to basically move all the blood, pump all the blood around for circulation, for many other things. So that is very recommended at least once a week. If you want to work on the VO2 max, you can even do it 3-4 times a week. Not all proteins are equal. We all know that the amino acids that are present in the protein, basically proteins are formed of chains of amino acids. And to form all different types of proteins, you need all types of amino acids. And here is the difference between animal proteins and vegetal proteins. There are research suggesting that if you eat more than 1.6 grams per kilogram of your body weight, if you eat more than that,
doesn't matter if you eat animal proteins or vegetable protein, because the amount is so high that basically you are able to get all the essential amino acids, more or less. If you eat less than 1.6 grams, there is a big difference between animal protein and vegetable proteins. So if you're not able to, well, it's always recommended to eat at least 1.6 grams per kilogram. But if you eat less, then the source needs to be animal.
We're gonna talk more and more about these topics. In the meantime, let's reflect on Marcus Aurelius' words. What is the soundest thing that can be done or said in a given material condition? For whatever this may be, you are able to do or say it, and you are not to make the excuse that you are prevented.